And today we have the 4th of October, which is in some calendars the feast of St. Francis. So in the practice of Yoga Nidra, you are guided in several stages that will shift brainwaves. And after a settling and an invitation to connect with an intention, you'll be guiding the awareness throughout the body in a rotation, followed by some breath awareness. And we'll work with some opposites today and images from nature. Anything I'm offering again is a suggestion. It is yours to take or leave. You might fall asleep during this practice, and that's all right. The externalization, the final piece of the puzzle, will bring you awake. And you might hear something different than the words I'm intending here, because the mind does go through hypnopompic and hypnagogic states as it falls asleep and wakes up again through these states of altered awareness. And so you might enjoy some of those states. You might linger and have some ideas, some memories, some visions, some plans. This is your practice. This is your practice. You cannot do this wrong. And we'll be moving into the practice here in the next minute or two. The first step of the practice is getting situated and getting ready. And some of you might already be there. Some of you might have found your perfect nest you can arrive in and feel good in. And some of you are still working that out. Some of you might still need a little blanket here or a cushion there, or maybe you want to be on the side for a change, or maybe on the other side. Maybe you want to try something completely different. This is your practice, and you've got some time here to sort it out with your physical shape. And the most important thing is that you be comfortable. The most important piece of the puzzle here is that your comfort is at the front of your concerns, and that you're doing what you know is available to deepen, to maximize your comfort. And this is where the practice begins, with the whole body situated for rest. And the instructions here that I provide are what you will follow, take or give. I will keep my eyes open and hold space to the extent that it's possible through these technologies, as I encourage you to close your eyes if it's safe to do that where you are, allowing the eyes to close so that the ears are more open, so that you are more tuned into sounds, including these instructions, but all of the sounds around you, listening near and far and near, left and right, collecting the sounds from all around you. And if at any moment the body can get more comfortable, you respond. You might choose to do that. You might find it's an impulse, but the stillness feels good. And you're moving the awareness around all the sounds. There might be some room sounds, some outdoor sounds. There might be some inner, delicate, subtle sounds like breath, like heartbeat, little gurgles of digestion, collecting all of the different sounds. Sometimes rooms have a hum. Listening to the world, knowing that you are here among the things of the world. Your body is a human object, positioned to rest now, positioned to reset, to regenerate and rejuvenate. And if there's a wish or a desire that is in the heart, this is the moment to bring it to mind. Perhaps repeat to yourself the intention with which you're practicing today, or with which you come to the practice at all. And you may have a clear intention, and that's welcome, and you may have some General words like I'm here to feel better. I welcome all that is emerging. Or maybe as a question, how do I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? And trying that on. Noticing if there's a response that the body knows how it wishes to feel. And it might be quiet, it might be mysterious, and that's welcome as well. All the different languages, the body has sensations, has movements, has little ticks, little clicks. There are memories, there are fantasies, there are cravings. And as the body rests and the awareness is home, let the mind collect all of these little bits of information. Collect the physical sensations, collect what is happening in the mind. As we come into the rotation of awareness, in this piece of the practice, the mind is invited to move body part to body part while the body is resting. The body is in a sleep-like state, and the mind moves around. So take the awareness to the right hand and just notice, just become aware of the right hand. Notice the thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, and little finger. Palm of the right hand and the right wrist, forearm and the right elbow, upper arm to the right shoulder and armpit. And keep moving across the upper chest there, the right collarbone and the right shoulder to the hollow there between the collarbones and the left collarbone. And the left shoulder with its left armpit. The awareness moves down the upper arm to the left elbow, down the forearm to the left wrist, into the left hand with its thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, and little finger. Be aware of the expanse from the fingertips to the fingertips, from the left hand to the right hand. Feel the connection of the arms. And let the awareness move down to the toes now, becoming aware of the right foot big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth, and the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. The sole of the right foot and the sole of the left foot. The two heels. Heels and the feet that walk upon this earth. The right foot and the left foot with its right ankle and left ankle. Up the lower legs to the left knee and the right knee. And up the upper legs to the right hip and the left hip. Be aware of the pelvis, its pelvic floor, and the pelvic bowl like a container for life itself, the digestive organs and reproductive organs, or spaces maybe of former reproductive organs, welcoming all that is in the pelvis and the abdomen and the low back, the kidneys and the intestines and the body's wisdom there of the knowing, the waist and abdomen up to the diaphragm, the midline there, the midsection. Let the awareness fill the chest and lungs. Little ladders that are the ribs on the front and the back, on the right and the left. This structure of protection for the lungs and heart. Tune in to the heart at the center of the chest and the wishes and the desires that dwell in the heart. And take a moment to notice what is behind the heart, what is between the shoulder blades. bringing the awareness there to the land, just behind the heart, and then up through the top of the chest and into the neck and throat. Notice the back of the head, the right side with the right ear and the left side with the left ear. And the awareness touches the chin and the lips and the nose and the cheeks. Each eye with its eyelid, left and right, and the right eyebrow, the left eyebrow, eyebrow center, forehead, hairline, the crown of the head together. Hold in awareness the head and face, the neck and shoulders. Be aware of the right arm, left arm, chest and upper back, low back, abdomen, pelvis, right leg, left leg. Together, the whole body, resting upon the earth, the whole body, receiving the gifts of every inhale and offering the gift that is every exhale. And be aware of the breath moving in the body breathing. Follow the breath. Watch the breath move through the body like the seasons that move. An inhale like springtime that becomes the fullness of summer, releases into autumn to arrive in a moment of stillness that is winter. Inviting this movement of breath. Following each inhale, each exhale, like the seasons, and inviting any images that arrive along with the parts of the breath and the seasons of the year. What is the springtime? Flowers maybe blossoming, the young leaves on trees. Let spring arrive to the whole body with inhale. Let the body be refreshed like an April shower and the May flower. With every breath in. And let the body become summer at the top of the inhale. For those few moments of fullness, let there be satisfaction. Let there be abundance. And let there be joy. The joy of a beautiful sunny day. To shift into the release and the letting go that is the exhale. No rush and no hurry. The breath departs like the leaves that flutter down from the trees. A lesson in surrender, a lesson in letting go. Every exhale, an autumn, every exhale, the abundance of color, of harvest, moving into the winter. At the bottom of the exhale, there's a moment before the inhale. What happens? Notice. Be there for a moment in the stillness at the bottom of the exhale. And as the breath continues and the mind comes back to this moment, connect with winter. Connect with the gifts of the reset that is the winter. The homecoming, the bundling up, the introversion, the using of supplies and storage that have been accumulated thanks to the spring and the summer and the autumn, to coast us through the winter. And find in your body, where is the spring? Where is the spring most apparent? Where is that fresh and new feeling? Is it in the inhale exclusively? Or is it perhaps somewhere in some part of you that is healing, in some new project? Where is the springtime? Find the springtime. And where is the summer? Where does this body feel fulfilled, complete, abundant? Perhaps in the heaviness, in the way the body rests upon the earth. The fullness of the inhale. Keep searching now and discover autumn in the whole body. Besides just the moments of exhale, where is the body letting go? Where is the body celebrating a transition? Perhaps colorful like the autumn leaves. Where is the body surrendering, shifting, holding on to some accumulated harvest and ready for what's next? Shedding the familiar, moving into the next. Where is there winter in the body? Become aware of the whole body and find where this quality of stillness is the strongest. Where is the body at its quietest, its most settled? Where is that in the body? Inviting all of the seasons, spring and summer, autumn and winter, throughout the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. And this question, how do I wish to feel? How do I wish to feel? What are the events, the experiences that you're calling in, that you're welcoming, that you're open to? How do I wish to feel? May that be the question. In this theme of our wisdom of the animal friends, how can I be more myself? How can I show up as authentically, shamelessly myself? Trying that on, asking the body, how do I wish to feel? And perhaps the body responds in one of its languages, in sensation or movement, and craving or memory. Be aware of the sound around you. Hear this voice, these instructions. Be aware of other sounds, the natural sounds of life, the room, the world outside. As you're holding this awareness of your desires arriving, and listening to the sounds of the world here and now present around you. There is no rush and there is no hurry, and you might stay in this state of awareness. You might need to or wish to be here a bit longer. You might come back to this state of awareness at any time. This is your practice. And for this moment, if you are doing that, you're welcome to keep doing that. And if you wish to keep moving through the world, the invitation is to listen and to feel, to listen to the sounds that are big and far away, like things out of the window maybe, and closer in, the sounds of the breath and the heartbeat, and to Feel the shape of the body and the position of the body, and to begin very gently, very slowly. If you're moving, you're wiggling back to the wiggle worms, little wiggles of the toes and the fingers, little itty bitty movements. Maybe the tongue moves in the mouth like an amoeba. There might be a yawn, there might be a need to breathe more deeply, and you might move organically from here. You might be resting and still, you might stretch and reach the body, you might roll to the side. Take your time. I've got a poem to share with you tonight. It's an old familiar poem. So take a few moments to find your breath, to find your body, and as you enjoy these few words from our dear friend, Mary Oliver, for a theme on nature and St. Francis. You have heard this one before if you've been to this class 4 years ago. It's wild geese. You do not need to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. So tell me about your despair, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. Mary Oliver, wild geese. Letting those words settle in the soft animal that is your body. If you're feeling sleepy, you might touch fingertips to thumb, waking the body up a little bit. You might rub the hands together. You might stay in your blissful rest. There's no need to run or to rush. You might place the warm hands over the eyes and let them smooth out, wash off, maybe even shake off some of those energetic layers that are on the forehead, on the cheeks, on the eyes. Drop your bundle, drop your burden. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I'll stick around in just a moment after I turn off the recording. But for the moment, I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you for showing up. I'm here every Monday and invite you to join live on the Zoom. I'll be here starting this week on Wednesdays with a new offering, an Astro Yoga, connecting themes of astrology with our movements, moons and Mercuries and seasons. And I thank you for showing up and joining us. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.